Study guitar online with Berklee's renowned faculty. Download your free guitar handbook now and discover how Berklee Online can help you become a better guitar player.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing today? My name is Michael Palmisano, and it's always a pleasure to do a video for my friends at Premier Guitar. Jason Shadrick hit me up and he's like, dude, how about a video for beginners of triads? And I was like, okay, sold, because of all the things that I learned in all my years of playing and teaching and going to GIT and everything else, nothing has changed the way I view the fretboard more than triads. Once you start thinking about, like a piano player does, thinking about 3-note clusters with 1 note per string, because you can't play 2 notes on the same string at the same time, right? You forever start looking at the fretboard that way. And keys become, for lack of a better word, irrelevant, arbitrary, because it's just simple shapes encapsulating very simple music theory that you'll be able to use to play 99% of all the music that you know and love. Unless, of course, you're a Polyphia fan and you just want to go nutty each and every day. That's a step beyond this. But here we go. Here's how you get started. Give me an A major chord. Open. A loud tune. Doesn't matter. Now, what you have here is you have a root, which is A. You have a fifth, which is E. You have another root, which is A. You have a C sharp, the only major third in here. And then you have another fifth, which is E. So even though you're playing 5 strings, you're only playing 3 notes. A, the root, C sharp, which is the third, and E, which is the fifth. So that's step 1. Know that for every shape that you have, as big as it might be, this big pattern 4 shape, if you will, you're playing 6 strings. Root, fifth, root, third, fifth, root. It's just 3 notes. So step 1 of knowing what a triad is just knowing it's the root, the third, and the fifth of any chord. And the difference between major and minor is not the root, it's not the fifth, it's just the third. A major is a C sharp, A minor has C natural. Again, C sharp, C natural. That's it. So the third creates chord function more than any other note because that's the one that changes between major and minor. That's it. So what I want you to do is I want you to limit yourself to just 1 string set. So I'm going to do the 4, 3, and 2 strings. So why am I doing this? Because this is the most common place you're going to play triads. Because most of the time, you're not going to be playing them in this big, low, chunky spot. And while, if you're into the funk, you are going to have some real high stuff, up here, this. But most of the time, when you're figuring out rhythm parts, as a guitar player, you got the bass, let the bass do the bass thing. You got the horns, you got the keys, let them do their thing. We're a mid-range instrument, so we're going to play in the middle of the neck. Now, you have 3 notes, and you have 3 strings. What does that mean? It means you can play 3 different spots, 3 options to achieve the same triad. The root is either going to be on the 4th string 1 time, or the 3rd can be on the 4th string, or the 5th can be on the 4th string. Let me say that again. If you have 3 notes, 3 strings, 3 fingers, it means you have 3 different options. That's it, of where you can play that chord. How simple is that? On guitar, we're so used to having things be huge and big and complicated, and you can do anything. That's the beauty of triads. You have 3 options, and what they're known as is inversions. So 1 is root position, where the root is the lowest note in the chord. This will be a part of your big pattern 4 chord shape, and you'll be your root, 3rd, and 5th on your 4, 3, and 2 strings. That's it. The second option is what's known as first inversion, meaning your 3rd is the lowest note in the chord. You achieve that by taking your 3rd finger and taking it up to play C sharp, because that's our major 3rd, on the 4th string. And then you get this cluster here, which is a piece of pattern 1, or the C major shape, if you can visualize that here. So it's just the 3rd, then the 5th, and then the root. And then lastly, second inversion, where the 5th is the lowest note of the chord. And that is where we started, this open spot, which is 5th, root, and then 3rd. And that's it. So I want you to practice. Root, 3rd, 5th, root, 5th, 3rd, root, 5th. That's it. Those are all the A majors that you can play on the 4, 3, and 2 string. That's it. All the mystery's gone. And you want to make it minor? You just change the C sharp to a C. So now in root position, it looks like this. Again, a smaller piece of that big chord shape. So A minor. Take that up to a C here. A minor. A major. A minor. Major. Minor. Up here. Major. Minor. Major. And that's it. So how you practice this is pick a song. Pick a song that you know and love that has 1 or 2 major or minor chords. Simple. And limit yourself to the 4, 3, 2 string set and practice playing the song, switching with it, just using the major and minor chords on that string set. That's it. If you do this, oh, see, look, I hit my guitar. If you do this, I guarantee you'll immediately feel like something is changing, that you're breaking out of these big boxes that we all needed to learn as we got started playing. Immediately, you're going to start seeing the difference between major and minor as one note. I call that third hunting, and that's what my teaching is completely based around. So I wish you luck. I want you to enjoy this, and once you get hooked, you're going to be hooked for life. Once you get into triads, there's no going back, and it's all positive. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Premier Guitar, for inviting me to do this video. And just remember, be kind out there, not just to others, but to yourself. And work hard at this and everything you do, because confidence in every part of life and self-esteem is earned. So take this, run with it. If you like the vibe, if you want to find out what else I'm up to, just search Michael Palmisano anywhere on the internet and the algorithm will do the rest. Cheers. Have a great day.